Apples grow on trees.
Apples do not grow on vines.
Oh, that's sugar.
Sweet.
I feel sticky. You having a stroke?
Not unless I have them all the time. How's it going, everybody? We are Backwater Cider Company, and this week we're trying to remember what our New Year's resolutions are. We'll also be trying Tennessee Cider Company's hard cider. This is from Gatlinburg. It's right there on the main strip from the old general store, allegedly established in 1854. I don't know. I wasn't there. So the slogan is "A good day to be thirsty."
I do like the slogan.
This is their spiced apple variant, light and sweet. Also 6.9% alcohol by volume. It's been
It's a theme.
a trend. So it's ingredients: hard apple cider, sugar, natural flavor, potassium sorbate, potassium metabisulfite. So
It's pretty
pretty
straightforward.
standard. It's a pretty sweet cider.
Yeah.
It's got a 24 grams of sugar per 8-ounce serving, of which there are 3 in this bottle. And it's a very nice bottle.
Yeah, the label's
The
really
logo,
nice.
the labels, all this stuff, and the cider itself looks beautiful and crystal clear.
Yeah, it is super crystal clear. Assuming they're using apples from the Smokies.
Are there apples in the Smokies? Okay, well
Yeah.
then maybe they are.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. This is going to be incredibly sweet, though. This is 24 grams of sugar per 8 ounces, like you said.
Right.
Normally, we see 12-ounce servings, and the sweetest we've tried here was like 26 grams per 12 ounces. This is going to beat that.
Right.
So
Because this will be 36 per 12 ounces?
24, something like that, and then somewhere in the 30s.
Something like that.
Yeah. Let's
So,
pop it open.
the one thing I want to say before we start is this is their spiced apple cider, but no spices are
true.
listed in
Oh, I
the
didn't
ingredients, so
even-
they must just not be required to list that.
Oh, it has natural flavor, so I guess they just cover it with that.
I guess so.
Usually you would say cinnamon or whatever, but whatever.
Well, let's give this a try.
Scary. Oh my.
On there. Okay.
It's bubbly. I really like the bottles. They come capped, but they have a swing top so you can reseal it. Either if you don't want to drink it all at once, or if you want to reuse it as like a sauce bottle, or if you want to rebottle cider or beer in it, it's really good for that. A lot of people use this for these types of bottles for like pepper sauce. Fill that sucker up with like little banana peppers or something, and vinegar. Yeah.
You can definitely smell the spices in it.
Yeah, there are spices. Wow. It is very sweet.
Yes.
It's sweet to the point that it affects mouthfeel.
Yeah, it's got a creamy kind of.
Yeah. But the flavor, it doesn't just taste like sugar to me though.
No, but it also doesn't taste very much like apples. There's a lot of just like that subtle, slightly sweet cinnamon taste.
And I do get just a little apple behind the cinnamon, but it's not. It's mostly sweetness, creaminess.
Yeah, it's a very interesting flavor.
I do appreciate that it's not too cinnamony though.
No one wants big red tasting cider.
It is real sweet.
Yes.
But I will say that I was expecting a worse outcome. from how sweet the bottle says.
Mm-hmm.
So it is balanced more than I was expecting it to be.
It's balanced, but it's very sweet. It's kind of like a little dessert.
It is, yeah. A white dessert wine.
There's not?
I like it more than I thought it would.
I do too, but there's not a whole lot to break down about it.
No.
It's kind of like
sweet and creamy with cinnamon.
Simple syrup with a little cinnamon apple in it.
It is, like I said, the mouthfeel is affected by how much sugar is in it. I don't know. You can't see it in there, but when you drink it, it has some viscosity to it.
So yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Not exactly my thing. It's a little sweeter than I normally prefer. And spice cider is always kind of a roll of the dice.
As far as spice cider, for me, I kind of like the amount of spice it has versus the other ones I've ever had.
Well, it'd be good for like sitting around on Christmas Day, and instead of hot cocoa, you get you a glass of this.
Yeah, this would be good served like, small portions, like it says 8 ounces, and sip it because it's super sweet. But I like it. So much more than I thought it would.
And not too far away. It's a southern cider. Gatlinburg's technically in the south.
Yeah. It's just sweet. I think
it is very sweet.
But what do you think?
I'm gonna go with a 3.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
The flavor is good, but that it needs more apple and less sugar.
Yeah.
But overall, not bad.
Yeah, I was expecting a super low score.
Especially for a wine.
Yeah.
Like, if I think of it as a wine instead of as a cider, because it's not very carbonated.
No, it was a little carbonated. Like it had some fizz when you opened it. But it's super low carbonation. But yeah, I would agree with that. I'd say a 3 is appropriate here. I could drink it, and I would drink it, but it's just not my favorite. It's a little too sweet, or a lot too sweet for me.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So not bad. Not bad for a dessert kind of wine cider.
Wine. Yeah. We'll move on.
So next on the list, from the old general store.
Tennessee Hard Cider.
Yes.
Tennessee Cider Company, sorry.
What appears to be essentially the same cider, but with pumpkin this time. It's a pumpkin spice cider. It's got the same sugar content. It's got pretty much the same ingredient list. I assume somewhere it says, but it doesn't say pumpkin.
It just says natural flavor, just like
natural flavors. So we're gonna try this one too and see what the difference is.
Oh, by the way, who gave these to us, Aaron?
Right, so I was gonna wait till we had all 3 out here. But these ciders were provided by our good friend Matt Gore, who we grew up with and adventures around the world procuring exotic ciders for us to taste.
What?
Matt's our buddy. He brought us some cider.
Yeah. Okay. He went to Gatlinburg, saw a cidery, and bought a cider. Man,
his little teeth are wearing down.
Yeah, he really does a number on tops.
A couple iron shavings in the bottle won't hurt nothing.
It does have iron. I kid you not. Nutritional information: 0.36 milligrams per ounces of iron.
Is that a lot? Hey, this one's a lot more carbonated.
That's 2% of your daily value. Daily value.
Glass of cider, steak, you're all set.
With your iron. Don't become anemic. Drink cider. Marketing campaign. How much cider do you have to drink? 8 ounces times 50. So you get your full daily allotment of iron.
So you'll have all the iron you need and diabetes.
You gotta choose, man. Sometimes you can't have everything in life. Sometimes you gotta choose. This one has a weird bubble thing going on right now. It's making me uncomfortable.
So it smells a lot like the last one, but a little pumpkin-y.
How do you, again, I think I've addressed this in another video. Can you smell pumpkin? What does pumpkin smell like?
Sounds like pumpkins, man. You never smelled a pumpkin before?
Yeah, all I get is like gourd.
Okay, it smells a little like gourds. Not specifically a pumpkin gourd, but any gourd could be in this pumpkin spice bottle.
This one is more carbonated.
And that little bit of carbonation really changes how it tastes.
Mm-hmm. I don't really taste pumpkin. I taste something.
I can taste it just
Honey?
a little bit. Like there's a musk in the back end.
Yeah,
that
maybe
feels
it's
a little
honey
punky.
that I think I get, or you know, the musk. I don't know.
Also, viewers, if you haven't figured out by this point, musk is just the word I use to describe any strange flavor I don't
Funk.
understand.
The musk is a thing. It's like musky.
Yeah,
You know, musk.
just like that.
The noun for musky. Muskness. Anyway,
It's also like a small
Honey
weasel, isn't it?
what, a musk?
Isn't there like a musk?
You thinking of a musky?
No.
Musky? The fish?
No, not
Musky?
a
You know what I'm
fish.
talking about. The
A
teethy fish?
mammal,
I'm talking about a fish. Musk? You're talking about muskrat.
not a muskrat.
Well, that's all I got.
Pretty sure there's
Muskrat and a muskie.
I think they're
Muskie?
related to weasels.
Muskrat's related to weasels, isn't it?
I don't know. Weasels don't really swim. I thought they were related to otters.
Do muskrats swim?
Yeah.
Well, this is news to me.
You should shoot them in the fish ponds all the time.
Not muskrats. You're talking about nutri-rats.
No, both.
I don't remember muskrats, friend.
Muskrats would dig in the bank. with
That's
the-
nutras.
No,
Nutras are.
Nutras are different.
They are.
They're
different.
not long noodly rats. They're fat rats.
You're thinking about otters, freshwater otters.
Well, isn't that what a muskrat is?
No, that's an otter.
What's a muskrat?
I do not know. I know that it exists and it's like a weasel. Don't ask. I'm not a biologist in that way.
You sounded so confident.
I can sound confident. I'm good at that sometimes. I just know that it's a thing and it's a mammal. And it's something like a weasel. It's got teeth.
That's mammals do.
I still say mammals. It's like a mammal. It's got teeth. JR 2020.
So yeah, the cider's pretty fine.
Are there any mammals with no teeth?
Do platypi have teeth?
No. Well, I guess you have to first define teeth. And go from there.
Do they have a cave full of pointy bones that they use to consume
It's
things?
negative.
Okay.
They have a beak, but they may have teeth in the beak. So
It might.
hold on. You know, like ducks have those little things.
Yeah, little like
Bristles.
Velcro hooks.
Yeah. So platypi might have that as well.
They might, but they aren't related to ducks. It's
You don't know?
It's convergent evolution.
It is. I'm so proud. I do know that. I really do. I like that. I'm proud of you. The cider's good.
Cider's. It's better than this one. Just the added carbonation makes a big difference. The flavor's not that different, but the added carbonation's.
Yeah, the flavor is not that much different. It does have something going on, but I don't really get pumpkin. I get some. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but yeah, the carbonation helps a lot. It kind of cuts down on the perceived sweetness a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes it taste a little more tart, a little more well-rounded. This one just tasted like soda syrup. This one tastes like a full soda.
That's fair, because this one doesn't have that thicker. It does have a thicker mouthfeel than most, but not as thick and viscous
Not like
as
that
that.
because the bubbles cut it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if the other one was a 3, this one's a
3.25.
yeah.
It's not. It is better, but I mean, just a little bit better.
So sweet, so sweet.
It is sweet.
And if sweet drinks are your thing, you're gonna love this. 'Cause
Oh, no.
It's got a good flavor.
Aaron,
It's just super sweet.
think about where this place is. It's on the Strip in Gatlinburg.
Oh yeah.
It's a touristy place. I'm not knocking it.
Oh, I've had lots
You'd be
of fun. in
crazy
Gatlinburg.
not to do this if you have a cidery on Gatlinburg. In Gatlinburg on the Strip.
Lost a pair of Ray-Bans in Gatlinburg.
Really. But if you're gonna make cider in a touristy location where you're gonna get a lot of foot traffic from people who aren't accustomed to cider,
it's got to be accessible to anybody.
make this. This is gonna do well.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm sure it does. It looks.
I imagine it does.
They can at least afford a hell of a graphic designer.
Matt did say that it was pretty packed.
Yeah.
So I mean, they do well. So props to that. And yeah, their design is great. There's 3 bottles. They came in that little gift set
fancy
tote. That's really nice.
Take them home with.
These are the glasses. I mean, they got it going on. So yeah, 3.25. The end for that one. We have one more. All right, and finally, from Tennessee Cider Company, we have their blueberry hard cider. They call Tart and Sweet.
Also 6.9% ABV.
Yep, and it does have less sugar, still a lot, but has 19 grams of sugar per 8 ounces. So that's
almost 30. A reasonable amount.
Yeah, we're getting close to something we've had before. Everything else is pretty much the same. Ingredients list and everything. Let's pop her open.
Let's do it. You got one more in you, old buddy.
Come on. Oh, that was aggressive. There you go.
Oh.
What was that?
Don't worry about that.
What was that?
You remember when I chewed the spring off my sleeve earlier? I put it in the T-Rex's mouth and just forgot about it.
Whee! We're all okay here. Oh yeah. That's blueberry.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful color. Let's get that out of the way.
Nice
first.
and purple.
All of these ciders have been super clear, real pretty. Almost makes you wonder if they didn't make grain alcohol and add stuff back to it.
It's just apple wine that they add stuff to.
Everything just still smells like cinnamon spice to me.
No, this smells like blueberries, like really strong. Oh yeah, it's tart. It's tart and sweet, as they advertise.
Did you ever have sour punch straws as a kid?
Yep. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah, I do get that. That same tart sourness to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is pretty sour and tart. But it's also very, very sweet.
I don't think I even used to like those as a kid. I used to eat them, but every time I ate them, I was like, why am I doing this?
Is that what you're asking yourself now?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. How does that make you feel?
It doesn't even taste like blueberries.
It tastes like blueberries to me. Like sweet blueberries.
Oh no. There's a...
Ooh.
It's more like raspberry to me. Which is fine, it's all named berries.
Yeah.
But it has a very candy flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Which, after 2 other very sweet ciders,
Mm-hmm.
it's not exactly what I was hoping for.
But it is less sweet than the other 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
It's another good dessert wine.
Yeah.
Any one of these 3 would be fine at the end of your meal. You just want to have
Sipper.
a glass, sip on.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I would not recommend these to anyone as their, just for instance, like Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, when you get off work, come
Yeah.
home, and
Probably.
sit down at a table that is wooden, facing one direction.
drinking 3 of them.
Back to back.
Possibly after recording another video.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Not recommended. But
if you just had yourself a nice little steak dinner and you want a sweet glass of wine to unwind with afterwards, fantastic.
it would do well. Yeah, it would do well. That's what it's for.
That is what it's for.
That's what all these are for.
And for tourists.
Yeah, for people who are used to sweet drinks.
And also probably just wanting to taste something while they're on the strip. Not
Yeah,
necessarily.
if you got like a little taster, like, you know, way small than this, like a 3-ounce taste or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
A bunch of, like a flight of a bunch of different flavors like this, that'd be
2
great.
ounces or something.
I wouldn't make this your whole night at the bar, though.
It's a sipper. Or a share. Like, you brought 1 bottle, you got like 8 people at your house.
Yeah.
Crack it
gets a
open,
little-
everybody get a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a small amount. I think this is not a small amount for even 3 people. So it hurts. Well, what do you rate it? This one's better than the other 2 for me.
This is a 3 again for me.
I'll go 3.5. Like, it's better than, it's like a gradual.
It's a.
Yeah, 3.5.
It's somehow simultaneously very sweet, but because it's tart, it makes your mouth feel dry, but also sticky. And it's, I don't know, not about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, not bad, but dessert wine.
I agree. Well, this was 3 ciders from Tennessee Cider Company out of Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Provided to us by our good friend Matt Gore.
That's right. You know, if you go to Gatlinburg, definitely swing by, give them a go. I'm sure they have a lot of other stuff available. He said they were, you know, had all their ciders on tap too. So, you know, get an idea of what they got going on. They got, you know, they make some nice sweet ciders. Like you said, it'd be really nice to get like a flight of 2-ounce pours of all these.
Oh yeah.
Just to get all a bunch of different tastes going. But
Taste a bunch of things, kind of start the night out before you go out somewhere else.
and he also says it's a really cool place, like the place itself.
Oh yeah.
This is a nice place to visit, I'm sure. So definitely give them a look when you're up there. And
That's the thing. All these readings have been from a very personal standpoint.
Yeah.
I just personally don't like sweet cider that much. But these are good for sweet ciders. I mean...
and if I'm in Gatlinburg, I'm going to stop.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to
for
go
sure.
by there, and I'm going to get a taste of whatever I can get.
You could do worse. Angry Orchard.
Ooh. Shots fired. But also, yeah, I agree. This is fine for what it is.
We're a Backwater Cider Company. Follow our Instagram.
And other things. We're going to be doing videos.